What are you pretending to be a fish? What the hell's going on? We're back, folks. Super Frank special today. We're going to have a short one. There's nothing to talk about. We have a couple things.
There's a few. There's a few things.
It's like literally like two things to talk about. Welcome to the SF Comic Book Company. This is the SF Company Hour number 166. I have the wrong number up there. It's 166, not 165. We'll change that later. Welcome. I'm Ray Doomzilla on the Instagrams. Not on Thread yet. Let's see how that pans out. Mr. Maximum Effort Grayson, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Doing well. There's a few things we can talk about. There's a few things. I'm looking.
Cheating on his boy Kyle with his Hal Jordan shirt. It's
a sick shirt though, man.
Yeah, that's some. It's like Tupac walking around with a Biggie shirt, man. Just I don't know. Just
hey, it should have happened, and they'd still be alive, man.
Squash the beef.
Squash the beef. I'm promoting peace.
Well, luckily no one died this week, so we don't have to talk about anybody dying this week. Luckily,
dude, that's a plus.
Yeah, no, knock on wood. But yeah, this is kind of a slow news week. I think a lot of it has to do with like Comic-Con coming up too. I think a lot of stuff is probably saved, even though DC is not going to be at Comic-Con, which we talked about last week. Well, like this is their time to like take some spots because Marvel's not going to be there. MCU. Marvel Studios is not going to be there, so we got a perfect time to go in there and get some buzz because we need some wins from DC side. So we're
not gonna have any wins until Superman Legacy comes out.
Yeah. Hopefully, be Blue Beetle, but I don't know. DC's got a stank on it.
It's just everybody has a stank about shit now.
Yeah, Comic-Con's going to be... Actually, this is probably going to be a great Comic-Con because we don't have all the Star fucking movie bullshit this year, so fuck, it's correct.
It's actually Comic-Con?
It's going to actually be a Comic-Con this year, which is, cool if I was attending, but I'm not. And we know you're attending, Lori. We get it. All right, we don't have to tell us 20 times a day.
She's got passes.
Shoving it in our face, man. Shoving it in our face.
It's like fucking Wayne and Garth going backstage. Just...
Krista, what's up, Krista? Good afternoon to all the fine gentle nerds out there. So we'll talk about a couple things. Elektra, Jennifer Garner being in Deadpool 3. A lot of people freaking out about it, but hey, I would say don't worry too much about it. We'll talk about the first 3 episodes of Secret Invasion. The first 3 episodes have dropped, so we'll talk about those. We'll go into some spoiler stuff for that. I don't think it really matters because no one's watching it. So
nobody's watching Secret Invasion.
No one's watching Secret Invasion, man.
Really?
Yeah, it's. I think it's getting like one of the lowest MCU shows. I think people just don't care. I think it's. Yeah, usually I get calls from like, oh, did you like? What does this mean? Like, I haven't gotten anything for Secret Invasion, so that's just the zeitgeist out there. No one cares about the MCU right now, so we'll talk more about that. Let's see. So we got some cool, some fun pull list and watch some cool shit this week. So, fun stuff to talk about there. But it's gonna be a short one today. Alfred, how you doing? How's your week going?
Doing well. It's pretty much a quick week.
Yeah.
A lot of nothing but...
How was your 4th?
Quiet.
Yeah. Well,
quiet.
Wasn't quiet over my place.
Yeah. I mean, other than the fucking 2 hours. Yeah, dude, I remember when I used to go out and fucking do the fireworks, it'd be about 20 minutes to 25, 30 minutes before I fucking burned up all my shit. These fuckers were out here for about 2 hours. I'm like, goddamn, that's a lot of money, dude.
Yeah.
You guys spent fucking thousands on that shit.
Shit's expensive. It adds up. Yeah, motherfuckers they were lighting shit up. But I had a pretty mellow. Didn't go out. Watched Independence Day. And yeah, that's how I celebrated my 4th. Watched Armageddon the day before, so it was just like just epic, epic '90s action films for my 4th of July. So I was fine. I didn't need. I don't like going out on major holidays because it's just a fucking shit show out there.
I'm trying to think. We might have watched 48 Hours.
There you go. That's good.
Either that or we watched Mission Impossible. I think we probably watched Fallout.
Okay.
Yeah, we would. She's finished everything.
Yeah.
She's caught up.
What's her favorite so far?
I don't know. What's your favorite so far? Mission Impossible. You don't know? Oh yeah, she doesn't know. She's like
they do kind of blend together.
I'll agree. They do blend together.
After the third one, those like 3, they're good, but they blend together so much. I get those mixed up.
You do know why though they blend together, because it's a whole. It's actually a continuous story, which is pretty sick.
Yeah,
they are legit sequels to each other. You know, the stakes that happen here are affecting what's going on later on. I dig that shit.
I still love the first one.
Yeah.
The first one's still my favorite.
And we also watched the 48 Hours. I'm putting the pull list. But 48 Hours, dude. Another 48 Hours. It sucks because as watching it as an adult, a lot later on, a lot of it fucking took place in LA.
Yeah.
You know, not cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're doing good.
Right.
a lot to get back to that point.
Do you have like a fan going on or something?
No, it's these are the motorcycles that are coming by towards the beach right now and just lighting it up.
Is your brother coming by? Say hello.
Dude, I think he thinks he's Ghost Rider now. So just Espanto Rider.
He's Ghost Pepper Rider.
Yeah.
All right. So let's. Well, speaking of comic book properties. So it's a horrible transition, but if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, all that crap.
Like and subscribe.
Turn on notification bells. When usually Saturdays, 12 o'clock specific time. All right, so we'll jump into this. Elektra, Jennifer Garner's coming back to the Deadpool into the Deadpool universe. So people are freaking out. I was like, okay, well, this is another multiverse movie. I've read the plot leak. I listened to somebody that had the plot leak. So basically, I won't go to too much detail about it, but pretty much Deadpool 3 is going to be Deadpool trying to fix the X-Men timeline, the X-Men Fox universe timeline.
So that's going to probably be the way they're going to fold into the MCU.
So supposedly some characters will, fold into the MCU somehow. And so we did our draft a little while ago, X-Men draft, who we want to see carried over. But Deadpool 3 is gonna the TVA is gonna be involved. I heard Owen Wilson's gonna be in it, so we're gonna see some
interesting
stuff. So almost like the same plot as Loki, where they're gonna have Deadpool try to fix X-Men timeline. X-Men is probably one of the worst movie continuities in any series franchise. Their fucking timeline are all fucked up. Like Angel was in like he was in Apocalypse, but he was in The Last Stand where he was like the same age.
Older.
Yeah, he was. So it didn't make any sense. Havoc is Cyclops' older brother, but they're like 30 years apart.
Yeah.
The timeline's all fucked up. So they just at some point they just said fuck it and they're just gonna do whatever they wanted, which was kind of I wasn't a big fan of that kind of stuff. Like I like continuity in my movies, and they were just kind of throwing shit in the wall and just letting see what stick. So Jennifer Garner has Elektra coming in. There's been rumors that a lot of people from the Fox franchises are coming in. Chris Evans supposedly going to be in, has Human Torch. Ben Affleck has been seen on set too. Of course, he famously played Daredevil, and that's where Elektra's coming from. So we're going to get another. We'll talk about that, the multiverse madness of all these movies in a minute. But we're getting all these characters from the Fox Marvel Cinematic Universe because they had Fantastic Four, they had the X-Men, they had Daredevil. So they had some big properties. So all those guys, they're going to be referencing all that stuff in this new Deadpool 3 movie. What'd you think of this, man? What do you think of this? Them bringing in all these Fox characters?
I don't know, man. If he's going to kill them all, I guess. But If it's just to add them, they're failed properties. Move on. That's my whole thing. Is if you're not gonna kill them, move on.
Yeah.
I just don't get the stench of the Elektra was bad. I mean, it's not Catwoman bad, but it's up there.
Liar.
Oh my god, that. Oh god. And I'm not the biggest Jennifer Garner fan. I Alias was good. I wasn't a fan of hers. She just seems like they're trying to force like she's John Cena of like the action ladies. Like it seems very forced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I don't like Alias. You know, I like the show Alias, but I didn't like her.
I never seen Alias. I always wanted to go watch it.
Yeah, I saw like the first season.
Yeah, I heard it takes a turn at some point. Mm-hmm. But I actually don't hate that Daredevil movie. I like the director's cut. If you ever seen
the director's cut's so much better, but she's still shitting it.
Yeah, she's not the best, and they still have that fucking yard seesaw fight scene, which is probably one of the worst fight scene in any.
Oh my god, Ben's hair is awful in that fucking movie.
Yeah. But I there's I kind of like that movie. I don't know. I like
the director's cut.
The director's cut is it's a lot better than the regular cut. He actually lawyers in that director's cut. He's a lawyer in the other one. So I don't hate that movie. So it'd be cool to see Affleck pop up as Daredevil again and kind of make some references and stuff. But and so I also heard about the plot being a big plot point is House of M too. House of M is going to be involved in the plot. So
interesting.
Yeah, so Wanda might be part of this also. So I haven't heard her being on set yet, but you could film her anywhere. So Wanda might have a plot where she, where they fix a certain timeline where Magneto is in control. The mutants have won. Humans are looked upon as like the freaks in nature. If you haven't read the House of M, it's a good storyline if you haven't checked that one out. But yeah, what do you think of that, man? House of M being one of the supposed plot leaks that's coming out in Deadpool 3.
That would be cool. That would set up mutants getting introduced to, the MCU timeline. Right now, dude, the MCU is dying. Literally, it's fucking dying. It doesn't have any cohesiveness at all. They're not getting to Secret Wars fast enough.
Yeah. Well, they're not getting into like we talked about this plenty of times. Yeah, they're not getting to the characters that we want to see. They're not getting into the X-Men right away. They're fucking taking their sweet time, and they're not getting to the Fantastic Four. They're not getting into Doom. They're not bringing. Dude, they need to bring these characters in. Start just sprinkle them in. Give me an X-Men character. Give me Mystique and Secret Invasion. Give me fucking. Give me like some hints. There was like rumors that Doctor Doom. There was some concept art of Doctor Doom that came out probably like last year, and the person that he's talking to in the concept art looks suspiciously like the dude in Secret Invasion, the main bad guy. So we'll talk about that a little later. But so they need to stop like trying to push these like C-level characters and get into like the meat. We want to see X-Men. We want to see fucking these major characters. Why did you buy Fox if you're not going to use these characters? Because people are getting bored with these second tier, these third tier characters, man. Like you need to start bringing them the big guns, man. Stop fucking around. And there's rumors that that Robert Downey was on the set of Captain America too. So I think they might be panicking, like, oh, we need to bring Robert Downey back because that's what people loved about the MCU.
What they need to do is bring Chris Evans back.
Yeah, I think
it's Cap is the one who carries this shit. Cap and fucking Iron Man, they're the ones who carry this shit.
Yeah, so I think they might be like, all right, here. Robert Downey, here's all the money you want. Here, come back, save us. So I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back.
Before Iron Man movies don't do well though.
The third one did really well.
I have a bone to pick about that coming up when, Secret Invasion shit.
There's more plot. I'm not going to go into too many plot, but yeah, Wolverine is in there. Supposedly he's going to have the costume too, which is
that's cool.
Finally, I heard the yellow. It's like
the black and kind of
the
mustard.
blue, the one that's still look like the one from Josh Whedon's run, kind of like that one. Like it's the blue and yellow one, but it's like kind of more like kind of modernish, and he's gonna have sleeves. That's what I heard.
Oh, I think it looks like he's almost like wearing like a vest or some shit.
Like a jumpsuit kind of thing. It looks like the blue and yellow, but like modifications on it. So uh, that's cool. But I know people are juiced about Hugh Jackman coming back in Deadpool. I'm not really. It ended so well for him in Logan. Well, didn't really end up well for him, but had a good ending. And I kind of want to see him move on from that Wolverine, that version of Wolverine, and be a
Oh,
new
I
Wolverine.
see the suit. That's not a good suit, man.
I wanted the brown. A lot of people, for some reason, shit on the brown and
No,
brown.
you know why? It's because everybody knows that fucking X-Men suit from the cartoons.
Yeah. I like the brown. I like the brown suit.
I like the brown and mustard.
And that would work a lot better on screen. People, ooh, the yellow spandex, yeah. Don't have the yellow. Have the brown suit. The brown suit fucking looks badass.
Not yellow mustard.
And they had, of course, the famous deleted scene in the Wolverine where they had a suitcase of the suit.
That's the suit they should use.
I wouldn't mind seeing that one. So, but it's cool to see. We'll see him in the suit, but I don't know. It's okay. So the next thing to talk about really is the multiverse stuff, man. I'm kind of like, here, let's bring in people from other movies and cameos. And at first it was cool. Like No Way Home did it cool. I like the way they did it, and they did it in Multiverse of Madness, and Flash just did it. Kind of like these member berries, nostalgia fucking moments, which I'm all for good nostalgia. If you want to pander to me and bring me references I know and stuff I've watched and stuff and bring it back. But I think it's getting kind of overblown with the multiverse stuff, like trying to and I'm kind of scared for Secret Wars. Like, is that just going to be? Are we going to just get cameo is going to turn into our favorite
Mortal
movie,
Kombat Annihilation.
our favorite movie of all time, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Just say, hey kids, remember me? Okay, I'm gone now. Bye. Or hey kids, remember this guy? Hey, I'm going to do a scene. Okay, bye.
That has a lot to do with directors too. The directors they got are puppets. They don't have like the directors they used to have. They don't have the Russos.
Yeah, they haven't found a director for Secret Wars just yet. Wait, yeah, well, the rumor was Coogler was going to direct it. I know they got a guy for Kang Dynasty, but that's being rewritten right now. So
all of it, they're dropping shit.
I think they're going to kind of have to go and like redo a bunch of shit, and like they're going to have to
Jonathan Majors, yeah,
the Jonathan Majors situation that's going to still playing out.
Does this accelerate the Doom timeline?
I think it has to. I think it has to. I think you need a big bad that's going to carry these movies going forward. And Doom is the perfect guy to do it because he has ties to all this shit. Like he has ties.
Like they got a lot of people, but I think you need Doom. Then you can get to those people because you got Annihilus, you got Galactus, you got all of these world level, Omega level threats.
Yeah, X-Men. And that's been the problem with these movies, like the Marvel, the MCU. Their villains have not been great, and they once they have a good villain, they get killed off, or they haven't really focused on the villains. Which I get they want to focus on the heroes, but who are these heroes going to fight? Why should I care if there's no threat? It's just, and that's another thing about the multiverse. There's no real threat to these characters. Like, we could just bring a multiverse person in. We don't have to there's no real stakes anymore for these movies.
Would Magneto be a true villain?
No, any good villain have they don't believe they're the villain. So
yeah, because the thing is, you just imagine you get the Brotherhood built by Keep Fassbender. Fassbender.
Yeah,
he's still young enough where you can have him grow into the old Magneto.
Yeah, he's such a good actor too, man.
He's such a great actor.
Yeah.
So just imagine that you cast a new Quicksilver or give him Evan Peters. Evan Peters becomes a new Quicksilver. Not a big Aaron Taylor Johnson fan. I love him as Kick-Ass, but I just don't dig him as I didn't dig him as Pietro. It just didn't seem right. But that'd be sick. The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants gets built in the MCU. There's so many villains, but they've gone with all these fucking. This is the opposite villain, Now you can get Doom. You can get Magneto. You can get these guys that fucking got stakes.
Yeah, and it's a comic book trope that you fight the person that's opposite you. He's like you, but evil. And it's a comic book trope that comes from the comics for sure.
Yeah,
but
that's what failed the Flash to me, at least in. That's what failed. That you should have went with the Rogues. Something that it's the
Dude, 5 minutes in the beginning with the Rogues would have been perfect. And Ricky's frozen. Ricky. Is he frozen to everyone else or just me? Am I just the only one being frozen? Let's see. Let's see if he comes back. You're frozen, Ricky. You're frozen. Ricky's frozen right now, or maybe my computer. I don't know. It's fucking everything's fucked up. So, we'll take a moment to. Kenobi might have flipped the switch on him. I don't know. He knows he has the worst cat tech support ever. So, all right, we'll take a pause on the multiverse madness. The cat strikes again. So hey, I'll take this moment to like, subscribe, all that good stuff to the channel. Like I said, we do comic book. We talk about comics, movies, TV shows, streaming, toys on occasion. I'm thinking about starting a side toy show. I like talking about toys. Rick likes toys, but not as much as I do. And so, yeah, I'm thinking about starting a new toy show. Figuring it out. So I'm probably gonna do that soon. Just like a weekly kind of talking about the toy news coming up in the world. A lot of fun stuff coming out. A lot of cool shit coming out. So let's see here. Yeah. So yeah, like us on the Instagram. We have a Instagram SF Comic Book Co, but we never do anything on there because I don't know it's a lot of time in the day. But you can join my Instagram. Check out. I always post pics of dork stuff and cat memes. Some of my favorite things right there. And then we have the Facebook group if you want to join and just see news we don't really talk. Some of the news we don't talk about. It's just funny stuff or funny, cool, nerdy stuff, and have some discussions about recommendations and stuff. So yeah, on the Facebook, yeah, join us. No thread yet. We don't have a thread yet. We'll see how that pans out. I deleted my Twitter a little while ago because I don't fucking go on Twitter. Twitter's a horrible place. The internet's already a horrible place. You don't really need to go to Twitter for that. So yeah, so join the channel. Lots of fun, lots of dork stuff, and usually Saturdays around 12 noon specific time we jump on. So boom. Let's see here. All right, let's see if almost there. All right, we're waiting for Rick. I'm just expanding. Let's see. All right, we'll talk about that soon. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of sick of the multiverse stuff we were talking about. I just need. I want. They're relying too much on the member berries, which I love. Like I love nostalgia. I love watching. I love seeing Spider-Man and all the Spider-Mans coming up and popping up. That was cool. I loved, I love all that shit, man. But it's just like at some point, it's like, let's do something else. Let's do something more original. Let's do some more, something different. So I think it's once they do these next couple movies with the multiverse, I think we need to move on and kind of shut that door, because it's getting kind of overblown. Like we had everything everywhere at once. We had, I was just going over all the multiverse shit we've had over the last couple of years alone. No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness, everything everywhere all at once, The Flash. Like what other multiverse? Like there's been so many. It's like I think we need to chill on the multiverse for a while after this. And the cat strikes again, huh?
Yep. Fucking he goes into his murder hole and he steps on fucking switches down there.
Murder hole.
Yeah, fucking. You know what I think the problem with the multiverse thing is just the majority of audiences get most of it. It's just a small fucking fraction that can't follow it. They have a rough time. Why? They're fucking distracted. Bathroom, talking, and then they wonder what the fuck, and then they go and they fucking give it a thumbs down because they missed parts. These movies you have to sit there and fucking pay attention. All the multiverse shit, or else you're gonna fucking get lost. Like
you have to watch, 30 years of movies to make sure you get the references.
Or that's the other thing, a lot of people don't like the fan service because like, who's this guy? Well, see, that's the fucked up part because I remember watching movies. I didn't know that there were like sequels to it. And I was like, oh shit, there's a part one to this. Well, let me go watch that. Now I want to go watch that. Other people are like, no, I'm not gonna go watch that.
Yeah, it's too much. Well, it's funny. People like complain. It's like, oh, I don't want to like watch this fucking, but they'll binge watch, the same show fucking 30 times.
And not just that. It's like, what shows are you watching? Are you guys the people who are just fucking binge watching like Dancing with the Stars or the Kardashians or all this other just like just trash reality TV? Real Housewives.
And if that's what you're into, that's fine. But
no, I get it. But don't be if that's what you're into, don't go leaving reviews about other shit, tearing it down.
Yeah.
You know, just because you have your fucking Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, I did not like this movie. Well, maybe you should have fucking paid attention.
I don't like this comic book movie. I don't like any comic book movie. Then why are you going to review and watch a comic book movie if you already know you hate it? Yeah.
Let me just hate on this.
Yeah.
No,
because people want clicks. It looks spicy when you have that. Like when like a movie comes out.
The hot take.
Everybody loves, everybody was liking The Flash, like for the most part before it came, before it dropped, and now it's a cool thing to like hate on it. Like everyone's like, oh, this movie, but a lot of them hadn't watched it. They're just reading the headlines.
Yeah, and I'm like, did you see it? No. Well,
most of the people that have watched it said it was good. I enjoyed it. So
I enjoyed it.
But all the headlines say, oh, it's the biggest flop ever. But
biggest flop ever is Waterworld, guys. Probably. I don't know if that is still.
I don't know if that's the biggest flop ever, but it's up there for sure. Which Dryland is a myth.
Valerian and the.
I love that movie's awesome. I love that movie. Man.
I love Waterworld.
4K for like $10. It's great.
Fucking what was it? What was his name? Dennis Hopper. Not the pastor. What is?
Oh,
not the warden.
The fuck. What's the fuck? God damn it.
Yeah. The preacher? No, some kind of fucking preacher.
Was it the Duke? Not the Duke. That's from
the Duke of Cool.
What is it? Dennis Hopper and it's like it's like the corporal. No, the corporal.
The deacon.
The deacon.
The deacon.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew it was some kind of religious fucking Deacon Jones.
Yeah, he was a great villain, man. He was a great speed.
He was hella over the top,
chewing that scenery. All right, we'll see. Deadpool, it got pushed up, so we're going to see it a lot earlier than we expected. So Deadpool 3 is coming in May next year. So
let me catch up, right? Fucking, I forgot that he fucking destroyed my notes too. The son of a bitch, motherfucker, man. All right,
Kenobi. All right.
What is it? 166.
166. Yes.
All right. Oh, why say 165 up there?
Because I fucked up. All right, let's talk about Secret Invasion. The first 3 episodes have dropped. So we're talking about the first 3 episodes. We'll go into spoilers too. I don't think it really matters because no one's watching this. Let's see. So should we just go straight into spoilers?
I mean, let's just talk about it. Talk about it if nobody's watching it. That way, maybe if they see this, maybe they get into it.
So overall, I think it's good. I think the first episode was a little slow, so I think maybe people were like just kind of like, oh, and people are, this is an espionage show. There's no superheroes in this. This is more like a backdoors kind of espionage thriller. If you there's only a couple movies you probably should watch, like Captain Marvel is probably the main one you should probably watch because it sets up a lot of stuff that's in this movie. So if you haven't seen Captain Marvel, I think you should watch that because that's kind of what the Skrulls have been set up as. The Skrulls, of course, in the comic were a big enemy of the Avengers and the Fantastic. They start off in the Fantastic Four, I think number 2 or something. They were early on in the Fantastic Four lore, but they were like a major player, and they were pretty much villains in pretty much their whole run. They tried to invade Earth a bunch of times. They got thwarted. A big storyline in the comic was the Skrull Kree War. They kind of reversed it. They made the Kree like the big bad guys in the MCU, and the Skrulls are like the innocent folks. It's kind of reversed in the comic. Like the Skrulls are the bad guys, and Kree are like the semi semi good guys. There's a lot of bad ones too, a lot of bad seeds. But in the MCU, they've kind of made Skrulls like semi good guys. But now we kind of get the bad guys Skrulls. This is kind of almost like the plot of Falcon and Winter Soldier almost. This is kind of like almost the same. I think they're doing it a little bit better. So we get the first we'll go through the kind of the first episodes. We get some major we get Nick Fury coming back from Sword. He's coming back to Earth. Of course, he's been off world. Talos has been impersonating him. We found that out in, I think, Far From Home, that Talos has been impersonating Nick Fury for the last few years, since Fury has been off world developing Sword, which is the space shield, pretty much kind of protecting Earth from outside invaders. So we get Nick Fury coming back. This looks like there's a conspiracy of Skrulls hiding out everywhere. We get the cast is pretty decent. I like we get what's her name?
Colby Smulders.
Colby Smulders in it, who spoilers dies in the first episode. So we get Emily Clark is in it. She plays Talos's daughter, Gia. We got Kingsley Ben-Adir, who plays the Rebel Skrull. He's in the comic too. What's his name? I like him. He's a lot better. Gravik, yeah. Than the chick from Falcon and Winter Soldier. Ben Mendelsohn, who's one of my favorite working actors right now. I like Ben Mendelsohn. Can do no wrong. He's fucking awesome in anything he does. We get Delmont Mulroney plays the current president. Don Cheadle's in it. Charlene Woodward is Priscilla. We find out Nick Fury is married. He married one of the Skrulls, and Shooter McGavin's in there. He plays like a right wing fucking politician. So yeah, pretty decent cast. So yeah, we kind of learned that the Skrulls have been invading. They're taking over. Key positions in the world. There's a prime minister. There's like senators. I think there's some other people that we're gonna find out that are Skrulls too. So yeah, overall, like, what'd you think of the first 3 episodes, man?
I'm digging the shit out of it. This is what Falcon and Winter Soldier should have been. And I don't want folks to think that, you guys are hating on Winter Soldier.
We're not the only one.
Because of the villain, Because they're going to say, because it's a girl. And like, no, it's not.
Yes.
They're female. They're women villains that are sick. It's just she didn't feel like there was anything at stake, really. It just felt like a kid doing shit to me. Gravik he's pretty badass.
I like Gravik, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty badass. Now, let me ask you a question. In the third episode, it looks like when he's talking about getting powers, he like flicks his hands, and it looks like he has extremis.
Extremis, yeah. And there was an Easter egg on the computer, so they had Groot on there.
Yeah, I saw that. I said extremis.
And there's 2 other things too. So if they're in the comic, they have to find a way to battle the superheroes, because they keep on getting defeated by the superheroes. They decide to study them and figure out how their powers work and how they can gain powers. So that's how the Super Skrull gets invented in the comic. Super Skrull, of course, is basically has all the powers of the Fantastic Four in one person. So yeah, I marked out when we mentioned Super Skrull. So yeah,
I think there's going to be a lot of them too.
Yeah, well, he was talking about
everybody getting different powers.
They want everyone to get powers. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Like, yeah, they're going to do this without the Fantastic Four, which is, what sucks. They can't do it with the Fantastic Four, but yeah. So it's a way to do it.
And one thing about this too, I know you were talking about the Kree and the Skrulls, that it was flip flop. I think that there's a lot more to that, and maybe it's not flip flop. Maybe the guy Jude Law's character was just like super gung ho kind of fucking soldier that wanted to fucking kill this guy because that's the mission. That's just what it is. But what if it's deeper than that, and the Skrulls are to blame? They are the villains. Talos just wanted a different way to live for them, so they can just be happy. They don't have to be this fucking this war culture that they've been. I just think there's a little bit more. I think we're going to find out that the Skrulls are the that intergalactic badass. You know, like not the Kree is the bad guys, but these guys are going to be the bad guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the little like subtle like the second episode is probably my favorite because I love like the conversation that Rhodey had with Nick Fury at the table. I
It's
think
like Heat.
yeah, like definitely like a Heat.
It was just like Heat.
So I think Rhodey's a scroll too. I think they kind of hinted that at the end of the third episode. Rhodey's a scroll now. What at one point did he get replaced? That's the big question. So we got to see Everett Ross as a scroll. We don't know how long he's been a scroll, or if they're just copying him for that mission. Because in the before, scrolls can only imitate the person. They don't have their memories or all that. So they developed the way where they can get their memory, imprint themselves. They're harder to detect, and this happened in the comic too. So yeah, because in the comic he can like if a telepath or whoever can easily like, oh, that's a scroll right there. So they kind of hit it. There was a few like I think was it Spider-Woman was a scroll at one point. A couple it's a fun series if you haven't checked it out. The main series is pretty good. If you have check out Secret Invasion for sure. But who else do you think is a scroll?
I think there's a lot more people that are scroll. Like, dude, I like that everybody's going down. Like everybody, like a lot of people getting killed that probably shouldn't. That you wouldn't think. There's a lot of people who are scrolls. I think.
And yeah, do you think any of the superhero main guys or any of the superheroes are scrolls?
I think Hawkeye could be a scroll. I think Hawkeye could be. Yeah. It's going to be probably more of the human ones.
Yeah.
You know, Daredevil could be a scroll.
That's why he's acting different.
Yeah. There could be a lot of different things that this is why they're and I think it's like I said, it's just more of the human ones. Fucking what's her name could be a scroll. Fuck, I can't remember her. Black Panther. What's her name? We're gonna fucking think that it's the girl from Avatar. Not Neytiri, right? What's his sister's name?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Well, anyway, she could be a scroll.
I could, yeah, and that's what's kind of like because I think the president's gonna be a scroll. Because in Captain America: Brave New World, Harrison Ford is President Ross, Thunderbolt Ross.
You think he's a scroll?
No, but I think he has to replace a president that was a scroll.
Dermot Mulroney's a scroll.
Yeah, I think the president's a scroll. It's like I think they have scrolls that are hidden. So yeah, no, it's I do like the plot. I like the espionage. I like the quiet. You know, kind of like the moment, like the conversations in the second episode were great. But like I said, that moment, Rhodey basically firing Nick Fury, that was a great scene. Just kind of great back and forth. Just two actors acting their asses off, man. So good. So yeah, I know I'm digging Mendelsohn. What do you think of Mendelsohn so far?
It's great.
He's just his acting is just so it's very underplayed. He plays it quiet, cool, so good.
I just think it's fucking. He's like Steve McQueen is the new McQueen.
Quiet, cool.
He needs to be. I think he's wasted on Taylor.
Yeah, like on a secondary character like that. He should be like a main maybe if he was a little younger, he should have been Doom. Like, did you see that rant he had about Dr. Doom?
No.
I posted. I'll send you him just kind of going off about how Dr. Doom is the greatest character ever, and like he kind of goes why they need Dr. Doom in the MCU, and just it's great. It's like a minute long, but he just goes off on.
Like, dude, whatever happened? Why didn't they bring like Red Skull back or something? They got good villains.
Yeah, they kill him off for some reason. I don't know. Like
Ultron's still out there, right?
I would believe so. Ultron should be still out there. That there's some kind of code out there for Ultron.
This is great. What's it leading to?
Yeah. So I was talking about that concept art earlier. This got leaked probably like last year. I forgot, maybe middle of last year or like maybe fall last year. And supposedly this is concept art for Dr. Doom.
I don't like the face.
But
I like everything else.
But but who's that dude look like from behind?
Hmm.
It looks like Kravik.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Looks like it looks like that dude from behind.
It looks like Randall Park too.
It looks like more of a fro. I don't know.
Oh,
But yeah, so this is like concept art, the leak concept art. I don't know how the truth of it, I can't pronounce it. The truth of
see,
the
that'd
matter,
be sick if they did it after that's the big reveal at the end of Doom. But
the first credit, like Doom's the one that discovers all the scrolls, and he's the one that can detect them and kind of take them out and kind of set Doom up.
and deal with the devil kind of thing.
Yeah, like or he's the one that he's the one that takes out Kravix and he's gonna use their technology for Zone. So I don't know. Maybe it's just wishful thinking on that one. Looking for things that are not there, but Lori,
I like Secret Invasion.
yeah, I like it. I saw the Doom video; it was very cool. Yeah, the Mendelsohn talking about Doctor Doom. Yeah, it's cool. It's fucking cool. Made my day. I think Hondo posted it. So, hey guys, just joined. Happy Saturday. What's up, Lori? All right. So overall, I thought it was good. We get some big moments. We got some big deaths. Murray Hill got killed off. That's a big one. Got some big reveals that Nick Fury is married to a Skrull. That was a pretty oh shit kind of thing. But I'm digging this cast. I like Olivia Colman, the British MI6 agent.
Oh, she's great. Wasn't she in Hot Fuzz?
Yeah, she was in Hot Fuzz. She's in a bunch of shit.
Yeah, she's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, she's in a lot of stuff, man. I like her a lot. She's a very very good actress. Yeah. So overall, I think it's a good show. I think people are I get why hey, if you love the big bombast superhero spectacle, you're probably not gonna like this because it's not that. It's more of a quiet espionage. The only thing I really don't like about it is Nick Fury doesn't wear his eye patch. I don't like Nick Fury not wearing his eye patch. It's just something I just like Superman without his cape, or or Captain America without his shield. It looks weird to me.
Like Wolverine without claws.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Lori likes Olivia Colman also. She is brilliant. She was in Broadchurch. It sounds made up, Lori. I don't think I can just. I think Lori's a Skrull too.
I think Kenobi's a Skrull.
Yeah. He's what's the cat's called? The Flurkins. So yeah, now what's your prediction for what's coming up in the? So it's only like a 6-episode season, right?
No prediction.
No prediction.
I'm on the ride, man.
On the ride. Yeah, I think we're gonna get some more reveals. I think we'll get a big reveal at some point.
I just need to know what is their plan. Like I just don't get. I knew they like I said. I always say they blew their wad. Infinity Gauntlet was a storyline. Everybody they're not going to another storyline. They're like it's a bridgy. It's like this.
Endgame was like a series finale. Like what do you do after you ended the show?
Right now the MCU is fucking John Travolta in Pulp Fiction, just looking which way to go.
Yeah.
They don't have any kind of direction, and it kind of shows.
They have the pieces. They have the pieces to do it. They're like, let's wait,
guys.
Let's hold off on doing it. No, you need to start doing this shit because you're going to lose a lot of people, man. Like people are getting disinterested. There's so much other content out there. People are going they're very. It's a very fickle audience, man. You need to we need to know where it's going. We need to show us some cool shit, man. Because cool, you're bringing out another Marvels movie, which it's probably going to look like fun, but I don't care. I don't want to see the Marvels. I want to see the X-Men. I want to see Fantastic Four. I want to see some mutants, man. I want to see some cool shit, man. You need to stop fucking around. Lori's
the thing is, and the X-Men are a fucking dream for inclusion stuff, dude.
I knew it. But, yeah, you want to put diverse, different characters. Yeah, X-Men is perfect. That
perfect fucking vehicle.
One of the original woke comics from day one, so they're woke.
Yeah, woke before was woke, dude.
Yeah, I love the people bitching about X-Men, they're too. X-Men's always been woke. It's been woke since day one.
Fucks.
Chris is always. She also plays the Queen in The Crown, and she's amazing. Yeah, I heard The Crown's really good. I need to check that out at some point. Um, but yeah, I just you're right, man. We just need a plan, man. Give me a solid plan. Hopefully, this is like hopefully we see some cool shit coming out of this. I just
Look,
want.
they say Secret Wars. They say Secret Wars is the second plan, right? But just imagine, like, to get to Infinity Gauntlet, what did they give you? Cap, Thor, fucking, Iron Man. They give you all of this cool shit. What are they giving us to get to fucking Secret Wars? Yeah.
Love and
They don't
Thunder.
have They don't have Guardians anymore.
Yeah,
They
no
don't
more
got
Guardians.
Guardians anymore.
Yeah, we got more. Wait, what's coming up? Marvels, and then what was the other one? Marvels.
Uh, is there another one? Oh, Captain America,
Yeah, and that got pushed back. So
Brave New World. Is that what it is? Brave New World. It's a whole new world.
that kind of sucks, man. I wish they I wish they would have kept the
New World Order.
New World Order, but because it's for life, man.
NWO. Captain America. NWO.
Yeah,
For
so
life. That would have been sick in the trailer.
So we got Loki season 2 coming in October. We got the Marvel in November. Echo season 1 that I heard it's not good, and they're gonna just dump on there. Like
Right off.
it came out because of why? You don't need it. They don't like why are you making an Echo series? Like there's no reason to make an Echo series. Like I want to see a Rogue series. I want to see a Storm series. I don't care about Echo.
Oh god, Storm series would be fucking awesome,
Her
dude.
origins, like in fucking like in Africa, like being a thief, like as a kid.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. Her dealing with the Shadow King back in the day and all that. Oh, that'd be sick.
That'd be sick.
I liked Ironheart, but we don't really need an Ironheart series. Like, why do we need an Ironheart series? It's like Agatha, Covenant of Chaos. That's me. Again, I like the character, but why are we wasting time on an Agatha series when we can do so many other characters? Daredevil, Born Again, Deadpool 3. That's coming out May. Brave New World coming out July 26, 2024. Guess what we're doing on my birthday next year? Thunderbolts December.
Oh, we should get a theater, dude.
Go for oh yeah,
if that's possible.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know, man. They need to get their shit together, and we need to stop fucking around and start releasing these X-Men characters. Start releasing these Fantastic Four characters. I want to see some Doom. Get your shit together. Come on, man. So yeah. Any other things you want to talk about? Secret Invasion?
No, I just want to see Super Skrulls now. Oh, you know what? I think when they're on their identities, I think the fact that they like hook them into those machines gives them access to all of that shit. How do they get access to it though?
They have like I think they have like
basis.
I think they have semi-psychic abilities.
Okay.
Yeah, they have like semi.
So they already have superpowers. They just want more superpowers.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, they shapeshift, so they have powers.
They're not a hive mind though, right?
No.
Oh, wait till they introduce the Brood.
The Brood would be good.
The Brood would be like a fucking horror movie.
Yeah, I would love to see like a Brood X-Men, just like X-Men movie, like set on a space station. The X-Men have to fight the Brood. It'd be awesome.
And what are the rumors about Channing Tatum being in?
That's another one. Yeah, he's supposed to show up as Gambit in
Deadpool 3.
Deadpool 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was never excited about that casting, but we'll see. He's very passionate about it, which I do like when somebody's like super that passionate about a character.
They're super juiced.
Yeah, so we'll see. And he's from that area, so he can probably pull off the accent. So
he's a pretty good actor, man.
Yeah. I definitely don't hate him like as much as I used to. He's not Ryan Gosling. So
yeah, I watched that movie where he's like a wrestler with Steve Carell. Foxtrot or some shit. Foxhound. I don't remember. Fox Club.
Fox Runner, right, or something like that.
Fox Team, Fox Runner, or some shit like that.
Yeah,
but
coach that fucking murdered him or some shit.
Killed his brother. Yeah. Fucking Ruffalo's in that too.
Yeah,
that's a good movie if you haven't seen it.
All right, let's jump in. Let's jump in the pool, Rick. Let's get cool. Let's clear our heads. Get into the pool list. Stuff you bought, listened to, watched, something you made you happy, something that pissed you off, something that just what you picked up this week, what you're excited about this week. You want to go first? Or want me to go first?
I'll go first. It's just 2 books. So I finished listening to Ready Player 2, narrated by Will Wheaton. and I like the book. I already read it twice, so this is like just me, having somebody read it to me, and I like it better, the third time going.
Yeah, I got to listen to it. I didn't like the first when I read it first,
Yeah,
but
it's
I'll give it a chance on the audio, see if I like it.
there's a lot of it. Right, I need to make it till they make it to the Oasis, bro. I need to play this Oasis game. It's coming soon. I'm hoping, but it's a fucking damn good book.
Yeah.
So the other book I'm reading, and forgive me if I don't know who reads it or what else, because it's a damn shame I don't. So I'm reading Death Troopers. So I started reading it. The book you gave me. Yeah. So I started reading it, and then everybody started giving me so much other stuff to read. I started reading, Deadly Class. So it got put on the wayside. But now I'm listening to it on Audible, and bro, this is pretty much like listening to a radio show back in the 30s. You get the music in the background.
Those audiobooks are fun, man. It really takes you into the Star Wars one, especially because they have all the sound effects and
they have all the sound effects, bro. Like you hear a Wookiee, it's just great. It's like listening to one of those old time, Little Orphan Annie or The Shadow on the radio serials. Yeah, exactly. So I'm digging it right now. I'm like already like in chapter 12.
Yeah, and it's like kind of like a zombie, like zombies in Star Wars universe kind of thing.
Yeah, I like the feel of the beginning. Like the first act so far, it kind of feels like Alien, where they're going to search the derelict ship. They only got 6 life forms or whatever. Oh, we gotta go. And they keep going and going. But yeah, it's sick. I'm really digging the book. I'm digging all these audiobooks. I'm like listening to a lot more. I think the next one I might listen to might be finish out the Vampire Chronicles. So
yeah, I got it. I need to listen to. I got the it audiobook. I need to listen.
What do you got? You got Audible?
I got Audible, yeah, and it's like fucking 3 days worth of fucking. It's a long fucking book, so it's gonna take forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm digging listening to audiobooks like when I'm working and shit. So
that's cool. Let's see. Lori Tatum is a good guide to recognize your saints. It's a great movie in general. Great cast and soundtrack. Never heard of that one.
Never have heard of it either.
Never have I heard. Krista, favorite Mission Impossible type between the first one and the last one would have been cool to keep Estevez, but really digging Simon Pegg. First on E really hooks you. Last one stays true to Am I Feeling. Yeah, I like Cavill in the last one.
He's a sick villain, dude.
I wish they kept him around for the next ones. Yeah, that first one's awesome. That Estevez, like I remember seeing that in the theater, like, oh shit, they killed fucking Emilio.
Yeah, they killed him quick.
Yeah, that first one's great, man. I love Brian De Palma.
Tom Cruise says they regret that. Like he goes, like that's one of the biggest regrets. Like going through the whole thing, that it would have been him. Like it would have been. He goes, but then you'd have him and you have Luther, pretty much doing the same shit.
Yeah, no, I like Luther. It would be cool to keep his Steffens around, but just for the shock of seeing a character like that, main
everybody died.
Yeah, that first Mission Impossible. I might have to watch
that opening sequence for everything. Like it shows you the stakes of like Mission Impossible. Everybody fucking died.
Yeah. Lori rewatched both Alien movies. They're still incredible. Did you watch
what do you mean both Alien movies? There's 2 different Alien movies, or Alien and Aliens?
I'm assuming she's talking about Alien and Aliens. Did you watch the director's cut of Aliens? Because that's the only one I can watch now. Because I can't.
Yeah.
The director's cut is way better than the regular cut.
You need that opening scene with the family.
That opening scene, and there's like this hallway scene when the machine guns are taking out the aliens. That scene is awesome.
Oh, that scene's dope. That gives fucking. There's stakes in that scene.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things they add. Yeah, the director's cut. Way to go. Yes, there you go.
Director's cut. Yeah.
Good Lord. Let's see. For me, pool list this week. I watched. I've been telling everyone watch this show. I'm a Virgo. It's on Amazon. Boots Riley, who did, of course, from the hip hop group The Coup, Bay Area hip hop. If you '90s kid like us. Also, Sorry to Bother You. He directed that. So, and this is his show. It's like 7 episodes. It's like a total like 3.5 hours. It's kind of like a long movie. It's about this kid. He's growing up in Oakland. His family's like hiding him. He's like 13-foot tall black dude. Mike Epps plays his dad. I don't want to get too much into it because it's I don't want to spoil too much. But it's almost like a superhero story.
Interesting.
Walter Goggins is in it, and he plays
I like him.
he plays a comic book artist turned into a superhero. So I don't want to say a comic book writer turned into a superhero. So I don't want to say too much more. I think go in, watch it, and it's weird. It goes into some weird directions, but some social commentary. Getting to hear Andre Nicotina like being played in one of the scenes, I was like, whoa! Like this song is being played. Like wow, that's insane. I never totally came out. It's like, oh yeah, this is an Oakland. It's an Oakland movie for sure. So yeah, it's
a movie.
It's a TV show. But it's like 7 episodes, 3.5 hours, easy binge. But so just check it out. I think you won't be disappointed. Yeah, there's some like other people that have powers, and it's there's one sex scene in it, lasts for like 10 minutes, but it's so awkward and hilarious. You have to. I won't say anymore, but check it out. Check it out.
Okay.
But it's an interesting concept. It's some interesting stuff, and there's definitely going to be another part for sure because they kind of leave on a little cliffhanger. So,
okay.
But yeah, I recommend it. Check it out for sure. If you have 3.5 hours to spare this week, go check it out. I've also been watching Platonic. That's on Apple TV. It's the Seth Rogen, Rose Byrne. They play former best friends that kind of got drifted apart. She's married with kids.
Oh yeah.
And he's just recently divorced, so they kind of get back together to hang out, and they're just you just have that friend that you get together with, and you guys you get into trouble, and just think, and people are like people get mad at you really because you're so close and you're best friends. It's not like a sexual thing. It's just that's your friend, that's your best friend, and you get into trouble and you do shenanigans, and people don't understand that how close of a friendship you guys have. So it's I think it's one more episode left in the season. But it's a good show. Seth Rogen's hilarious. Rose Byrne's great. Definitely check it out on Apple TV. It's one of the better shows on Apple TV for sure. Picking a couple books. Nightwing. This is the 3rd book for Nightwing. Tom Taylor's Nightwing. If you have been reading this, it's great. He's doing some great stuff with the genre, kind of the page layouts and like storytelling. The newest issue came out where it's all point of view. From Nightwing's point of view, so you kind of go through his day.
Like playing Doom.
Yeah, pretty much. And he's doing some cool shit. The first 2 trades are great. The 3rd one just came out. Yeah, Tom Taylor's Nightwing. A lot good read. And yeah, I think that's about it for me. Yeah, easy week. All right. Any gems for you this week?
No, except, yeah, Maximum Effort is coming back.
Well, spoiler alert. Should I put the spoilers up? Spoilers, Effort's coming back.
Coming back.
So no more minimal effort.
No more minimal effort. No more effort, Grayson. Meffert Grayson.
You're like your cousin from the South. Meffert Grayson.
I'll hang out with Bo.
I like them comic books.
Meffert Grayson. My name is Meffert Grayson.
Lori said, "Don't forget, Shadow starts on the 13th." Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah,
excited.
We're gonna start doing skits. Meffert Grayson is gonna make appearances.
Meffert Grayson and Bo hanging out in the parking lot.
That's a podcast right there.
That's a podcast. All right. So yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Nice to keep it under an hour. Super Frank special. This one's for you, Frank. Check out Amazing Fantasy. Go check out Mission Comics. Go check out all that good stuff. And then we'll see. Hopefully, we have better news next week. We'll go through all the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, which not looking great this year.
Oh, well, there is a little tidbit. Pom Klementieff looks like she's going to be joining DC. As what character, we don't know yet.
All right, we'll leave you on that.
Yeah, Gunn says he has a character in mind, though.
All right.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Killer Frost.
There you go. We're gonna get out of here. I tried to make an hour. Rick had to throw a curveball at it. All right, we're out of here.
All right.